Virginia Mello Alves from Universidad Federal de Pelotas, Brazil. Okay, please correct my bad speaking. And the talk title is Astronomy for All at the University. Please start, Virginia.
I cannot share my screen. Okay. Let's see here. So, are you saying this?
Yeah. No, please choose which window you'd like to share. Yes. Good,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Okay, now we can see.
So, hello. For us here in Brazil, we shall say good night. And I am Virginia Mello Alves. I am a physicist and an astrophysicist. And I am a university professor at Pelotas. This is a city located at the very south of Brazil, near Uruguay. Actually,
Virginia, you are showing slide in the not presenter mode.
Yes. Let me see.
Okay, and probably you'd like to show it as a slideshow.
Can you share? Yes. I'm looking at myself.
Okay, but it works.
Yes. So I was introducing myself, and actually I am the only astrophysicist at my university and the only woman physicist there. I finished my PhD on 2010, but on 2009, we hold a node of International Year of Astronomy, when the university bought the projection equipment of an optical planetarium and a mobile one. Oh, I don't know, it's not going for it.
Virginia, you are showing the yes. Yes. That's good.
The second one, yeah?
Yes.
So, my university bought, oh, it's not changing. Yes, yes. And among the activities we made during the International Year, we built the conception of what would be our planetarium as an university one. On this conception, the planetarium should be a formation space for basic education students, as well as for our university students. So the planetarium should be an interdisciplinarity role, should have that. That means that the undergraduation and the post-graduation courses should find there different possibilities to use, including research and outreach projects. I will quickly show its spaces so you can figure what I am talking here. Oops. Let's begin by the most featured space, the dome. Although our equipment is an optical one, we would like to further improve it, aiding digital projector and maybe a 3D one. The dome could be used for traditional and new astronomy programs, as well as be used for other knowing areas programs. For instance, arts colleagues have a lot of interest in using it as an immersive room. Also, we could count with computational, movie, and animation undergraduate courses to produce the programs. Then an exposition area that also could be used by other knowing areas as museology. The theater was thought to hold lectures, events and meetings, shows, classes, and so on. The computational lab would be used for many astronomical projects, including international ones. We have at our university undergraduate courses, the International Relations one and the teacher forming that we call licenciatura. It will also be useful for teaching continuing formation. A library where our public would find books, magazines, movies, and documentaries. Our pedagogy undergraduate course could help the use of this space as the theater one. Unfortunately, we don't have librarian undergraduate course. Then we've planned to have what we call additional spaces besides the administration ones. The mobile planetarium could reach cities around Pelotas and go to scientific events and schools. Also advertising the fixed planetarium. At the educational observatory, the public could compare the projected sky seen inside the planetarium with the real one and see the importance of dark skies. The science playground would replace a science museum, which would be very unlikely to build. It would contain different and interacting equipments projected by our physics, design, and architecture students. The thematic coffee shop and the souvenir shop could involve gastronomy, nutrition, administration, and design undergraduate courses. I hope I have given you the interdisciplinary role I told at the beginning of my talk. This is not an easy task. Even inside our university, we find difficulties to get the administration understand it. So in 2013, we created a new undergraduate discipline named Basic Astronomy, which could explore the interdisciplinarity nature of astronomy. This is one of the disciplines we call global discipline, offered to all undergraduate courses. It began offering 30 vacancies, but there were many abandonments while there were some 200 of interested students. So we increased it to 50 vacancies. It uses 2 periods a week and follow an informative format. We present the basic concepts of astronomy, such as relative motions and coordinate systems, solar system, the minor objects of the solar system, star evolution, galaxies, and the major structures of the universe. Also, we show different kinds and formats of telescopes, as well as the main processing techniques, such as photometry, spectroscopy, and interferometry. To complement the classes, they are stimulated to see the Cosmos series and the ESO's Eyes on the Skies, which show the history and the perspectives of telescopes. They also use the Stellarium software looking for their astrological signs. Also, it is developed some workshops such as the mystery boxes to show how science works. This is essential for non-science area students, and we return to, sorry. And we return to its conclusion many times during the discipline. Another workshop is to build an astrolabe quadrant and use it to observe the sun, the moon, and one chosen constellation to perceive their movements. The solar system, on the same scale for size and distance, is a very impacting workshop because they realize the empty space of the universe. Then we use a toy microscope, my daughter's one, to observe fragments of meteorites, which we've got from the Year of Astronomy and from NASA visit. The universe expansion is worked reproducing the Hubble law as suggested by the hands-on universe. We reinforce a distant measure technique. They also build the spectroscope so they can see different light compositions on daily sources of light. Finally, the third part of the discipline is dedicated to interdisciplinary seminars, on which each student presents a brief seminar linking astronomy to its or her undergraduate course. Here there are some examples of these seminar topics. We have a seminar from an archaeology student about Bendigo meteorite, space tourism and astrotourism by a tourism student, astrobiology by a biology student, a student of arts told about the moon in the arts. Another student show her art pictures production during the discipline she made. Astronomy and economic models from an economy student. The students of psychology told about the astronauts' mental health in space. Civil engineering student talk about LIGO. Oops. Geography student talk about Incas, geography and astronomy. And two students, one from law undergraduate course and the other from international relations course. They talked about the international space law and the Moon Treaty. Robotics from an electronic engineering student. Another student of international relations talk about the OAD from IAU. History students talk about monuments. A Portuguese student talk about a kind of literature we have here in Brazil named cordel, and some cordel literature that talk about astronomy. A student of social science about space exploration, Cold War. Astronomy at the movies by a movie student. Wow. The medicine student talk about the gravity effects on the human body. Some physics students talk about from micro to macro universe, and design students talk about design and astronomy, and so on. Besides showing how astronomy is an interdisciplinary knowledge area, these seminars promote dialogue and knowledge about each other. Some seminars bring great discussions which explore philosophical, ethical, and the importance of science and technology for society. The scientific thought worked at the beginning of the discipline during the mystery box workshop is very important, so the students can perceive how the scientific models and knowledge are always growing up with mankind. I hope you can criticize and give some ideas we can incorporate at this experience, and I thank you all.
Thank you, Virginia. Okay, please fill the Q&A corner, but there is no question and comments.
Let's see.
Virginia, how many students are attending the astronomy class per year?
How many?
How many? Yes.
Yes, the discipline once the discipline uses one semester, so we have two groups of students, and as I say before, now we offer 50 how do we say places? No.
Maybe they can try to help, Virginia, which word you're looking for?
Yeah, please.
Qual é a palavra que você procura?
As vagas, né, que eu esqueci.
Vaga de estudante?
Sim.
I guess vacants.
What?
I think vacants for students.
Yes.
Perhaps.
I forgot the word. Vacancies, yes. We offer 50 vacancies for each semester. So
okay.
it should be 100 students for a year.
Yeah. Thank you.